appreciate that. Hello, everyone, and welcome. This is your June 2018 Goal Achieving webinar. We are coming to June 15th. Yes, mid-year, mid-month is here. And so we're going to take our time today to go through some real live action steps. How do you plan to achieve your goals? Hitting the midst of a month and the midst of a year. And this is real action. It's education if you don't run your business this way. And I'm most excited to also bring you kind of some news from the industry. You know, I'm kind of a info maniac, I guess I'd call myself. I love to know the industry. I love to know top news, top information. And so I'm going to spotlight a couple of things today. I want to give you updates, yes, but I also have the privilege of spending a couple of days with Belinda Ellsworth this week. And she will always be one of my not only good friends, but mentors in the industry. And so I'm most proud to have had some time with her and just really see what's going on in the industry, because that's what she does for a living. And to really just share with her a little bit about what's happening with Jafra. And when she sees who we are, what does that look like in comparative to all of the companies that are new in direct sales, the companies that are legendary and have been around for 25 to 50 years in direct sales. Because she does training with them, she's on the road with them, she studies them because that's her career, and she's a consultant with them. I just have some pretty cool views for all of you today. And matter of fact, because there's a tool that I am absolutely bonkers over. I love to find simple tools that make a complete change in your life. And if you've ever heard my past direct selling story, I will never forget in 1990, I believe it was 94, I could be wrong, 95, that Belinda was a guest speaker at one of our district director conferences down in Texas. And I will tell you that one day, I remember the outfit I wore. I remember sitting in the room, and I remember at the time I made about $32,000 to $38,000 a year. That was net pay from my Jafra business. I was just sort of starting to move towards district director. And I heard Belinda, I bought everything she had. And I literally went to 60,000 by year end. And a year later was at a six-figure income. And went from DD1 to DD2. And I was about 30 days away from DD3 in about 15 months time, and before I made the decision to share what I was learning with everyone as a regional. And so I just want to say, the reason I'm saying that, I'm not here to sell Belinda's tools, but I do say there are certain trainers in the industry that really I know helped me. And if it helped me, hopefully it could help you or someone on your team looking for guidance tools. I think we have great, amazing tools and training in Jafra, but sometimes you might be missing something. For me, it was Belinda's $1 million district building concept that changed my life. And it changed it forever. I literally applied it the next day and I saw results instantly. I do a lot of my coaching around that because I believe in it and I lived it. And so there was one thing that she came out with this year that I think is the best in the industry. I know Lori believes in it too. It's her planner. And I've never seen anything like it. I told her that. I said, my gosh, I wanted to see her live to let her know. Kudos to one of the smartest things I've ever seen. Sorry, I have my new computer, so forgive me. I'm learning all my buttons again. But I just wanted to share with you, it's her 2018-2019 planner for direct sellers. And again, please forgive me. I'm not here selling something, but I'm going to train from this today, because this can actually change your entire planning business and your goal-getting business if you use it. The key is it looks great. It's a smart idea, but if you don't apply it, it doesn't change. So I'm going to actually do my training concept from this today. And I mapped out, as if I were you, on the 15th of the month, how would I hit my sales goal, sponsoring goal? What if I wanted the quarterly bonus of $500, but I don't have 6 + 9 right now, and it's the 15th of the month? I can tell you exactly what I would do using this planner. What if I wanted to earn Miami and, or I earned it and I want to bring someone? So all of those things I mapped out today. It looks like a crazy handwritten mess because that's what it is. You sit down, you take a couple hours and a cup of coffee, and you decide this is what you're going to do every day for 15 days. So today is actually very purposeful about goal achieving. So I just want you to know the foundation of our webinar today. It's a concept of how to set goals and achieve them. And I was so happy to take this planner with her live and literally map out what that looks like. So today it's about that. If that is a weakness of yours, you're at the right place. And it's just deciding today and mapping it out. So I hope this helps. Maybe you already do this. I'm not sure. But I've not yet seen somebody train to it. So I decided to add this layer to it and how you can take this concept. So raise your hand if you feel that's something you're looking for. Cool. So here we go. We're going to do that for sure. Okay. So let me take you to, bear with me. I'm going to go share my screen for today because I want to give you just a view of what we're up to for today. All right. And everyone can see my screen, correct? Sorry, on my new computer. So if somebody would just unmute themselves and say, yes, I see it.
We don't see it.
Oh, that's what I thought. Okay, bear with me.
We see you.
Well, that's so good. I'm just so happy you see me. Not really, but thank you. Okay, here we go. That was me. Human errors, we always have. Perfect, thank you kindly. I love it. Computers. Okay, so let me just take you to a little bit about today. The reason I have this screen up here, I've been on the road for the last couple of months doing some live training, and a couple of things that I want to pause mid-year on is what is the purpose of all of the tools that we have. I believe if you have the tools that make work easier and faster, you will work less and make more. And I am a very, how do I want to say, strategic person that literally says if you have the tools, again, that can involve people and they work together. I don't want to be the best manager in the world. I couldn't run the United States if I was amazing. You run the United States by having an amazing team. That is exactly what leadership development is all about. And so I say that, lightly. I really, truly do. But I say it very strongly that I want to review in mid-year. We know we've had a lot of chaos and a lot of kinks. I thank you for your patience and your trust so far, but please be patient longer. We're only 4 months into change, and we said transformation, and it's not a joke, and you don't know how complicated or complex it is till you're in it. But in the meantime, you can't wait for it to get fixed, and you can't wait until end of the year when everything's better in place, because you build your income through what you do in your business, and people watch you. If you pause, they pause. If you sponsor, they sponsor. If you are out there hosting parties and saying parties work, they'll party. So I know the speed of the team and the pack is the speed of the leader. And I want to pause in mid-year to say, are you using the tools that are helping you leverage what you want with your time? So when I say that, the reason I have this on the screen, I'm going to do a little communication update for you, but for you to be empowered with your branch, pre-branch, district, pre-district. So first of all, if you don't know who I am, by the way, forgive me. I'm Jackie Geisinger. I'm the Regional Leadership Development Director for the Amber region, one of the 10 different regions in the United States. We are the Amber Region General Market, in case you happen to be a guest watching this for the first time or seeing what these regional webinars are about for leaders and future leaders. On the screen, you have my email. On the screen, you have my cell phone. Should you have anything that you need expedited, right now, during all of these changing times with the computer, and we'll do a little update, with the computer. I know that sometimes that can just wear you out. Believe me, I know. I've been living it for 4 months with the whole United States. But I also know that it's what we have to get through together. And I want to make sure you or your consultants have my cell number, my email number. I'm never too busy to help. If I am too busy, I will tell you when I can get back to you. But my goal is, if you've gone and asked for help, you've left a phone number, you've left an email to Jafra, and it seems like it's taken a long time for resolve, expedite it with me, please. Just come to me, and I will then get you a supervisor in CRT, or I'll go to Rosario to ask her in the building to get us help. I will do my best. If I don't get it resolved, come back to me again. Let me know when you last pushed it forward. I don't save your emails because I probably deal with anywhere from 20 to 120 a day. I delete once I send it forward. So don't assume I remember anything. I'm just giving you proper protocol of communication. And please know, just re-forward it to me. Let me know the date we sent it in. If I do not send back to you a note that says, I sent this to whoever that is, then that means I missed it. I am one human. I work many, many, many minutes a day, and I do make mistakes too, just like you do, just like we all do. So just know, if you didn't hear me respond back to you, come back to me again. That means I did not forward it. I'm very thorough and systematic at what I do. So please do make sure you circle back to me, okay? So if I've missed anything, I apologize in advance, but I will always do my best to be the best, all right? So that's number one in the little blue box there. Number two, I'm going to review in the middle, Zoom and WhatsApp. We've been using Zoom for a couple of years now, from our coaching program with the Aspire Club to now. And I challenge all of you, are you really maximizing Zoom for consulting, for literally when the book arrives in your customer's door, or in their text or in their e-box? Do you literally host a monthly shopping day to take them through all 4 departments in the regular brochure and the, again, seasonal monthly best way to save on 4 departments and the best way to shop for giftables, again, and any of their beauty needs? So even with a new seasonal brochure, 2 times a year, you have your seasonal brochures or catalogs. Right now, you've got the, spring and summer. If you have consultants who are not using enough Jafra products, they join to save money, why not do a Zoom room? Tell them you'll send every consultant 1 seasonal brochure that's twice a year if they, want to come on Zoom with you. And they could go through all of the 4 departments in complete. And then when they shop each month, remember, a consultant is saving 50% on top of the 10 to 50% that's on sale in here. It's ridiculous, crazy savings. But they don't expand what they use if we don't help them expand their shopping experiences. So are you having shop and save days? Are you hosting parties and launch parties every single week for your consultants and your new consultants and your own customer base, your own hostess base? So really, what are you doing with Zoom is my question to all of you. For $14.99 a month, you have a tool that, oh my gosh, you can't even find a meeting room and a cup of coffee or buy everybody coffee at Panera for that price. So please take a look and revisit as you close out June and you plan the busiest season ahead, fall and holiday sales, and sponsoring during a shareable summer season. This is our peak seasons right now. So I want you to really revisit your tools of Zoom. Then you have WhatsApp. WhatsApp, I know, has been a little outrageous, and if you want to go out of it, that's your choice. But WhatsApp is a tool for fast communication, fast recognition. It's a place to self-solve quick answers. It's the #1 way to communicate. Every age group uses WhatsApp and Zoom. And so I challenge you, do you have a WhatsApp for your branch, even for your customers, for your district? That, again, a way that you can instantly have answers. I could have never survived the computer chaos, and we're still going through it, if we didn't have WhatsApp. That has saved me. Could you imagine if all of those WhatsApps as leaders that you have seen came to me one by one as a text? I will guarantee you one thing, I would not still be in this job. I can't lie to you. It has worn me out already, but I can't imagine 1,000 times more. You all have been amazing. You've helped each other. You've called each other. You've shared with each other. You've celebrated each other. That's the power of a team, which is my heartfelt way to ambassadorship. It is not about you being the best. It's about we being the best. That's the Amber region. I couldn't be more proud of the type of leaders you are. We saw this in Dallas. We felt what Zoom and WhatsApp did for us, but how are you using it to be in the best reach of your clients, consultants, and leaders? That is relationship building, and it's today's modern way of fast communication. Please, if you're not on, again, WhatsApp, make sure you download it. Future managers are who I have on my WhatsApp group, and all the leaders. Very important. Download it, text me, and let me know you're on. Next, we have Facebook. Remember, there's the corporate Facebook, Beauty Insiders. You want all of your consultants on that. So every time you do an outreach call, don't remember your signature messages to make sure they know our Zoom number, they know WhatsApp, they know our region name, they know our Facebook groups. Beauty Insiders is critical for them to be on as a consultant, to be in the know and the now of the company, as well as if you're a leader, both of our Amber region groups. If you're a consultant, make sure you're on the consultant group. Leaders, every time you reach out or at the bottom of your email signatures and texting, why not add these key layers of the consultant team Facebook group for the Amber region? You have less to communicate or email if your entire team is on there. So please, if you would, make sure you update that, and then make sure you've got your own branch and district groups as well. So I really wanted to pause. I know it's repetitive, but it's about you thinking about getting ready for the next 6 months. On July 1st is Resolution Revive Day. It's a national holiday at BronyLocks.com, but it's a time to say, what am I going to do differently in communication, strategizing to get the results that I want for the last half of the year? Even though we're finishing our first half, I want to pause you to take some time during that first week of July to plan differently and maximize the tools that are either free or so incredibly expensive to really communicate and build better relationships. So I just want to pause on that one, all right? Let's go forward. I want to just say welcome. This is your Goal Achieving webinar, like I said. We're going to take our Empower Hour training today to talk about planning calendars. We're going to do a couple of really quick updates for the month. Then we're going to go through some celebrations for the month of May. And then we're going to have any hot shot shares, hot shots from last month and hot shot shares that are happening this month. If you have anything, I want you to think about what you're doing to build your sales or sponsoring or team results last month or this month. Any little 1-minute tips are always welcome. So, because again, one thing could help someone who listens to this recording or is with us live today. So before we go to the hot shot shares, I want you to just think about, is there something I'm doing that is working well, or a hot offer that's working well? Because I'm just going to open that up to open share time for about a live 10 minutes today, okay? So I didn't plan speakers. I'll do that on our action planning webinar. But on this one, it's really some hot sharing time, all right? Next, again, we'll go into that goal planning that I talked about using calendar management. From Belinda Ellsworth. If you don't know who she is, it's stepintosuccess.com. If you ever look at my bookshelf, I own every book she's ever written. I still have all of her magazines from the 1980s and 90s. I never throw them away. I just told her that. I've kept them all. They're so good. And we're just going to get you ready. Make sure you've got your tools. I always have my toolkit of Play Money, all the books, sachets, and tools that Jafra gives us in front of me at my desk, as well as my calendar. So make sure you've got that alongside your action brochure, so you make sure you spend the last 15 days achieving your goals and finishing strong. So as we kick off, I want to just do a couple of quick updates today. So first, I want to talk about our SAP update. Again, that is our innovation service, our platform enterprise that we're building with Jafra. We're in month 4. Remember, it takes about 8 to 12 months to get us stable. But I do want to say that we are stabilizing. We're getting there. And your communication you do on WhatsApp is awesome, because I go the minute I see it directly to marketing, directly to Juan Carlos in reports, and we try to keep them as updated as possible. So please continue to do that, or reach me independently. Again, if you have a particular issue that needs escalation, I told you how to do that, please do that. We also, again, as you know, extended our phone lines. We're staying there 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Pacific time, Monday through Friday. We also now have our open chat lines when you're online. So that's been a wonderful addition to help keep our phone lines more open. Remember, you have 2 800 phone numbers, 5 Jafra 5 and 8 Jafra 8. So please use both. I'll give you a tip. Early in the morning works better, just so you know. Our reports are getting there. We just had Susan Nichols and Lori Alley, who both reported that they were a part of the President's Club call yesterday, and they were super excited to say that Jafra is aware of all the issues. The problems we're having is inventory, which is a part of all the components working together in that computer. So we know that. But the key, the minute I hear you or I see you on WhatsApp talking inventory, we go to marketing, they go to Dallas, and we find out what's going wrong in the coding, and we revamp the inventory. It may take a little bit, but we will get there. So again, please keep alerting us. Nothing is silly. Don't assume we know. If I know that I've reported it or I have answers, I'll always put it on WhatsApp. If you're not in WhatsApp, I can't tell you you're going to know. So WhatsApp is first communication. Facebook group is second. And again, then, email basically only comes once or twice a month. From there, with the reports, our first priority is getting this inventory coding system better. We know the problems, we're getting better, we will get there. But I do want you to remember to tell every consultant and every client that this entire year is our entire platform enterprise transformation. Nothing will be normal, so don't expect business as normal. We may have some hiccups, we may have some giddy-ups, and if we do, we will let you know, but it may not be a normal 3 to 5 day for your order. It may take 2 or 3 times longer. That way, if you set them up for potential hiccups and it worked in 3 to 5 days, they're going to think life is amazing. So I would rather be prepared for, the giddy ups and the hiccups than to just, okay, great, I'll take your order and here we go. So we want them to know what we're going through and be proud to say you're going through SAP. I know I say that every month, but I'm going to continue to say it because when I'm out on the road and I talk to the field, I'm not hearing people saying that. It will alleviate frustration, and many people in the corporate world have gone through platform changes, and they know the challenges and complexities that go with that. And again, if you have any particular questions, please come to me, or if you have any questions throughout the webinar today in your live, type them in the chat box, please, and we'll take them at the very end. Okay, so that's a little bit of the update. The next thing that I wanted to correlate about updates from the industry before I go into our recognition and hot shares, I wanted to just bring to you, I know this is all new with the month of May, but I am so incredibly proud and excited. It took a lot of our President's Club in 2017 to really help us create this new compensation plan. We're continuing to really rely on the President's Club, Jackie and Gina and Lori and Susan this year. We say thank you because you're going to continue all the complexities that, again, we're to continue to transform. I'm so incredibly proud to say, I know we launched our new 30, 40, 50 in the month of May. We have had incremental sales increases from March, April and May, and we just keep getting higher and higher sales. We're darn near getting close to what we had last year in the middle of a huge transformation. And I don't say that lightly. I say bravo, congratulations. I know the consultants and you are really learning the wonderful program of our 30, 40, 50. And the reason I'm going to pause there first is I had a time, like I said, with Belinda Ellsworth, who there's a few mentors in the industry that carried me through my direct selling career over my first 20 years. Belinda Ellsworth by far was one. Mary Christensen, Dan Phillips. There's just a few that really, truly took me to all the levels, and I applied everything I learned. And those were probably my top three. There were many others, but those were the three that I probably utilized 99% of their material. And I had some time this week. I spent a couple of days with Belinda Ellsworth, and I really told her a little bit about Jafra, told her what we're going through with the enterprise change, and she went, oh my gosh, that's the hardest thing in the industry. And again, there's only a couple of companies who have gone through an entire enterprise change. She did agree with me, just as you read in Direct Selling News, that honestly, companies in the next 5 to 10 years in direct sales will be closing their doors because they can't afford to do an IT enterprise transformation like we're doing. We have to. We needed to. And if you looked at our computers and how many times we've band-aided them since 1998, we wouldn't make it another year or two. So we have to. The best part is it's because we have to for the future. And we know there's more coming at National Conference, not only Royal Jelly, but our app. And so all of that is what has to be done. And what I can say to you is that one of the things Belinda said to me, so I can kind of put the computer to rest, is she said she has been with 2 companies in the last 4 months who have changed their IT platform, not in the big way like SAP. She's in awe that we're doing SAP because there's only been one other company that's done that in direct sales because they can't afford to. They're not rich like Forberg. But they did minor ones, mini platforms, and they shut their doors. They went 4 to 6 weeks and were never able to order, and the companies closed. So they were startups, they were smaller, but I'm just going to tell you, I am proud. I told her in 2 weeks, we shut down to transform, and we were up and ordering. We have lots of kinks and glitches here and there, but we absolutely are moving forward, and we're starting to see it working, and we're now going to get the reports that follow once we get the ordering and inventory perfected. So she was in awe and said, wow, I know it's frustrating. I know it hurts, but keep sponsoring and selling and doing all you can to alleviate what this could take you down to and make it up with new, because everything in the answer of income is in the word new. And so she said, keep doing that and be very proud of what Jafra and your company is willing to do, because most won't have those options and they won't survive in the next 5 to 10 years. So she validated everything. She's a part of the board with the DSA. And so anyway, I say that because I want you to be confident moving forward with what we're doing. And we're here as a team to work together, stay together. And I have a big heart for one person. There's many people I love in Jafra, but I believe Paulo, our president, has been an incredible steerhead to this company. And I'm just going to talk to you from my heart for a minute. That man has pushed us forward more than any president I've ever seen. I've been with many of you for 38 years. I've been on this side of the coin since the year 2000. And I've worked for many presidents, and I served on many presidential clubs and task forces when I was in the field. And I want to give a gift to Paulo. That man has fought for us, felt for us. If you are on a president's club, I spent the last couple of days with Bonnie Striggins, and every time she talked about Paulo, she was so incredibly heartfelt being in the president's club and seeing that everything this man thinks about is from his heart. Everything he thinks about is you first. Everything he answers is about the field. And he owes a big financial responsibility to Forberg. And it's been not necessarily a huge climbing last 4 years, but he's made it 4 years. Most make it 2.5 if you don't remember. But I say this because there is one thing we need in this company. There's one thing you need in your teams. There's one thing that will change your commission. There's one thing that your future managers deserve, and it's new consultants. If you're not watching Jackie Elves and Norma Lopez right now, new consultants have changed everything. And Paulo has a goal to reach, to give to Forwerk, to give tomorrow. And you know what? I want us to give to him. 350 new consultants this month. We have 15 days to make that change. So I challenge you. I challenge all of you. I want you to think back to why you joined Jafra. I heard Carolyn say, Rosario say, what's your passion? What do you love? I don't know about you all, but I've loved every day of 38 years. There's challenging days, but I wouldn't change it for a minute. And I want you to reflect in the middle of this month. This is a shareable season. This is a shareable time. People are out and about. People are everywhere. You're going to meet the moms who are looking for something. You're going to meet the kids that are, out playing and want to be able to have all the financial fun of all the sports, and the moms don't know how they're going to afford everything. This is when your college students and teachers are out there looking for something. I challenge you all in the next 15 days to share this business for the many reasons you joined, the many reasons you've stayed. And I want you to go give the gift of leadership to as many consultants as you can. You could sponsor 4 at one party. Many of you did, and so did I. You could sponsor 4 in a day. Janaea, who is Jackie L's new consultant, I met her in April and I said, look out. Here she comes, and here she comes. She invited people to a coffee sitting this past week. Join me. 4 people showed up. She sponsored all 4. She did her orientation and first party last night, and look out. It's a mindset, it's a decision, and I've made the decision that we want to celebrate Paulo by ringing his bell. He did a webinar for us and said, help me ring the bell. The bell means we hit our goal. So let's go out and share the business. It'll change your summer. It'll change those who join because it's about them. But to me, it's the best gift we could give Paulo, who has the guts to say, we're doing this because we owe it to your future and the future of who joins your team. And to a man who unselfishly looks at everything for you. He changed that commission program to be the best in the industry. Let me review with you, and then I'm done babbling and we're going to do some celebration. But this is my message. It's a regional message that I got to give from my heart because you deserve it. They who get it deserve it. And Paulo, so help me goodness, I couldn't be more proud to wake up July 1st with 350 new sponsors. We have 250 leaders. If you have any downline, call them all, each one reach one, and ask them to sponsor one and give the gift away from your heart like Jan and Frank. If you're a future manager, go get your 4 now. Quit saying sometime, someday. Go get it. Get your quarterly bonus, your TVs. There's time. It's just a matter of planning your time. This is what Belinda shared with me. I asked her to look at everything it's my favorite book of my entire life, the Red Book, the Power Book. I asked her to look at it. And here are the things that she said. What is rare in the industry today, and she is aware of every one of the companies, startup to old and legends. Free websites. 50%, she said, are you kidding me, at $300? Most average $1,200, Avon $3,200 every 2 weeks. If they even have 50%, we still mail monthly catalogs and an action brochure. Unheard of. Unheard of. She knows no company doing that. We have direct talks with the president and webinars from the home office from all departments. She said, you think that's no big deal? It's a really big deal. To be authentic and to be right there alongside you, you don't get that. They kind of sit at the top, not in Jafra with Paulo and his team. Then she said normal is to be able to have the companies that she's consulting, which are many startup ones less than 10 years old, they pay monthly fees from $495 to $995 a month to the company. It's automatically invoiced to you. The other norm is quarterly fees. So she said she can't believe we have one order a year, $1 or more. Tell the world that story. Don't be shy of your minimums, because most have been told a story and they get in and they owe money every month. So she said that's unheard of. They have annual dues if they don't have monthly or quarterly. It's very rare to have a company with none of the above with dues. She also saw our monthly brochure and went crazy. She loves Jafra, she always has, but she saw 4 departments and she saw we have a monthly sales book to help our clients and our consultants save from 20 to 80%. She couldn't believe it. She said that phone call every month to your customers is the #1 thing that leverages you for customer care. So she said most have 1 or 2 catalogs a year and online specials only. She saw the fragrance samples in there and said, oh my gosh, you could build a business with 6 fragrances in a book. And her Royal Jelly, her passion. Next, she looked at the entire red book on earning 11 to 18%. She said that's very high. The average company starts with 10 people before they make double-digit percentages. She couldn't believe it was 4. Most who start with 4 make 3 to 5%. And it's always on the retail/wholesale, the way we do it, it's all the same today. So if they say 11%, it's on that wholesale. She said everybody does that. I asked her, of course. So again, she was in awe of the commission at 11 to 18. She then saw the multi-cash bonuses and went crazy. She said, you've got to be kidding me. Sponsoring quarterly bonuses, move up $200 bonuses, new manager bonuses for 90 days. Then she saw the Fast Start program for 12 weeks. #1 program that can change your team is Fast Start Part 1 and 2. Biggest #1 problem is leaders not aligning sponsoring to a 12-week plan. The Fast Start program is the answer to earn Part 1 and Part 2. She said that's where everything falls apart in direct sales, is onboarding a new consultant. She also talked about earning a Mazda in 1 year and cannot believe that program. Simplest, easiest she's ever seen in the industry. And she talked about the choices we have, how customers can buy Jafra and how consultants can share it. She could not believe our auto ship with Royal Jelly. That again, if you're not using auto ship yet, pause, wait till conference, wait till you see Royal Jelly, and you will see the new auto ship. Oh my gosh. If it's not working for you right now or you don't have it yet, that's okay. Don't worry about it now. It's all changing, okay? It's going to change in a huge, ginormous way. She loved auto ship. She loved, direct from a website. She loved sachet samples. She loved our fold-out guides. She loved all of the videos and shareable tools from the comp plan all the way to Royal Jelly videos. Could not believe all we have for free for our consultants to share this business. She also said that, again, the most important thing to succeed in this business is take your 4 departments and create bundles of products that help you achieve your goal. Yes, we have a $10 lipstick, but start with the bundle of a makeup line and settle for a $10 lip gloss or lipstick offer. So sell bundles, because women buy packages like an outfit. They want the necklace, the earrings, the headband, the shirt, the tank, and the cute bra straps. They want it all, right? They also, parties are alive and well. Alive and well. Don't fall into someone saying they're not. They are, but they're fast, they're simple, they're 5 to 10 product recipes, so you book the next recipe for do-it-yourself spa treatments. She loves a party every month from each department, thought that was brilliant, thought we did a great job marketing in the action as well as the monthly brochure. And customer care is important. She loves, we have a mailing program to our clients. We have, again, our websites and the Stay Royal, and the follow-up is the difference for customer care and consultant care. Treat your consultants like your customers with monthly updates to ordering offers, and again, maybe being a hostess or referring consultants. That was her key. And the #1 tool that changes you is the way you use your 90-day guide and bring Fast Start to life, making $1,200 in 12 weeks, 12 days, 12 hours, however fast they want to make it. So alongside that, she said, how cool, Jafra's kept up with monthly motivators and incentives, such as your TV and all of your gold gifts, etc. So I wanted to just give you an update. I'm sorry I don't do long regional messages very often, but I feel it's mid-year. We've gone through 4 months. Things are getting more stable. Things are getting better, but you deserve success. To finish strong this first 6 months, be in Vegas on stage with you and your team, and then get ready for the next 6 months. So I'm going to pause. I'm going to go back to the audience. Then we're going to hit our recognition and share system, and then we'll end with planning. But I've talked far too long. I'm not a person who likes to do that. Straight to a camera, la, 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 la. So I'm going to come back and just pause and say, my question to all of you, is there any comments or questions that you all have with our regional update on direct sales and Jafra? Any questions or comments anyone has?
Jackie,
okay. Oh, go ahead. Thank you.
This is Bobby, and I have a sore throat. I just dialed in. So who were you talking about? Who was telling you this?
Belinda Ellsworth.
Ah, okay. Great. Thank you.
Yes, it was great. So does it help to hear updates from the industry sources?
Yeah.
Jackie, I want to share something that happened yesterday. I was at an ABWA luncheon and handing out brochures to some of the visitors there. And this particular woman is a makeup artist, and her mother years ago used to sell Jafra, as a matter of fact. But she was utterly impressed with the quality of our brochures. And the first words out of her mouth when she flipped through it was, wow, you put a lot of money into this brochure. So, I mean, she's involved in production stuff as well, with TV and print materials and whatnot. But she was very impressed with the quality of the brochures that we have to highlight our products.
Love that. Belinda, same thing, was like, oh my gosh, and you do this every 4 weeks. Like, amazing way to build income in a shareable world. So be proud. I love that. Thank you for that. It's absolutely true. And we're selling out of them. So we know that. The key is people are starting to see that. They're using them because it's a branding tool like no branding, right? When we went into social.jafra.com, I showed her that website. She was like, oh my gosh, this is free. Like, she can't believe we all have your own marketing department, right? And you just decide, who am I? Jafra can't post for you because we're all personalities. I loved it. I'm going to brag. I don't know if she's here with us, but I loved Mary Ellen Council out of Wisconsin. She was sharing her posting stories in what she does. And she does, on Wednesdays, it's Wacky Wednesday. So she does a joke every Wednesday to her customers. And then she does Thoughtful Thursday using Jafra quotes. She does something about faces on Friday or something. She does these automated posts for like 2 weeks at a time. And, again, really just saying the social.jafra.com, are we using it? And what can we do with that? I spend time at every meeting, and 90% of the room does not know what's sitting there. And these are leaders and all. It doesn't matter. They're not on a routine of posting. When you look at that IPA calendar, Wednesday is the #1 peak day of posting between 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. So it's very smart why it's on the Wednesday. But again, that doesn't mean that's the only day. But every week is better than none. So the key is every time you take someone's name, we text them, but have them go right to their Facebook app on their phone and like your page. Because Facebook won't work unless they're all on your pages. So if you got a party at 10 or you're sitting at a tabletop, make sure they do Facebook and texting right there. So it's really, really key that they like you instantly, okay? So, and then she does a drawing every week for everyone who's new, who liked her page that week. And I think it's Winter Wednesday, she still does. She does everyone who's new who liked her page and everyone who shares her page. So she does different drawings each week. So again, just fun ways. The second thing to that point is JaffraRoyalty.com. Carla, I know, is amazing at this. She's the one who did a light bulb moment for me. I think it was January, Carla Spurgeon, when she said, oh, I just have them. If they want to look at the company, just go to Jaffra Royalty. I'm like, duh, that's brilliant. Everything is there. Testimonies, the programs, the incentives, all the tools and training. So they see the entire company there, even more so than anywhere they could go look at Jaffra. And so I thought, again, she was in awe of that website and all the training that is shareable links. So again, and we'll do some of that throughout different trainings. I won't do it here today, but I've got a whole 1-hour training on how to use .com, because I think we're missing the boat, right? So, and how to be really shareable. So we're going to do a separate training on that. I'm not doing it today, but just amazing. Again, another tool. So thank you, Cheryl. I appreciate that comment. And again, same thing. Sometimes, you know, we get stuck being busy and we go, wow, we have so much to share with people, right? So anyway, so again, thank you for that. Anyone else? And then we'll go back to recognition. Go, Helen.
All right. Thank you so much. You know what? We have so much in Jaffra that I honestly forget. I mean, I just wrote a whole page of all these things from Belinda. I know we have them, but at the same time, it's so nice to have it all written down. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I'll post these slides too, just in case somebody doesn't get notes. So don't worry, I'll share the slides, but you're right. And when you pause and think about it, and then you add another one, oh, that's right, the brochures, they're amazing, right? And it's not to say we're not grateful. I don't feel any of you are that way, but she was amazing for me. And I'm like, I was at the airport and I just started telling everybody about Jaffra again, because I'm like, she's right. Oh my gosh, I can't ever be quiet, right? Like I have to give it away every day, all day long myself. So, and I'm texting different groups. I'm like, okay, pause. This is what this is about. And so I don't know about all of you, but how many of you would like to help Paulo ring the bell?
Yes.
Yes.
I've never met a Jan and a Frank in one little body in my life. And we've seen a lot of people in 40 years, ladies. And there is not one gift you could give that guy than that. Because that means you're proud of Jaffra. That means you gave someone else what they deserve. And I got nothing else we could give that guy. So I'm going to ask y'all, if your leaders won't sponsor, your team won't sponsor, you're the leader. Lead by example and do something you haven't done in the next 15 days. Sponsor more in the next 15 than you've done in a while. Because most importantly, think what you gave those women. That's what it's about. So thank you for that. Okay, any last comments? All right, thank you. I saw a couple of chats. Let me check my chats. Angie, I love it, Angie. Thank you for bringing this crucial feedback. I think it's great to know behind the scenes work in progress. I agree, he's amazing. Great feedback on the Hand and Feet Trio products. Absolutely. Those Hand and Feet Trio products I love as well. And I just want to share, I know Mary Ellen is back to doing parties, and she gives the monthly spa party set. She gives that away for booking. So she said, listen, you book now and take my dates. I'm going to give you the whole foot set. So she gives that plus the royal jelly, and she's right back to parties. In case you need something fast, I thought that was a great idea. I would sell it for the price. I never thought of giving it away because it's really a good deal for hostesses. But she said she just gives it because she needs to get the bookings. And she did a $300 party and married it out. And she said it cost me $13 to get a party. By giving that away, the royal jelly gifts, and you know, the extra dollars I get just with the $300 party. And I'm like, oh my gosh, $13. And it shows everything on Facebook and keeps it simple. So if you're stuck and we're not booking, there's a key thought for you, okay? All right, thank you for sharing. Let me go back to my screen. Now we're gonna go have some fun. Let's go have some fun. That was my heart. Now let's go to the celebration. Bear with me. All right, let's take us back. Sorry, we'll go back here. Let's take us back to celebrating for the month. So again, I'll post these so you can all share and celebrate. But I'm so excited about, I had a goal of double-digit new leaders during the month of May. That was our regional goal. And I'm so excited, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. We had 11 managers. So I'm so excited. The best part of this is 4 new managers in 1 month. First time ever new managers. So we've got Tanya, Lakiva, Wanda, and Celia, all brand new managers for the first time. I've got to tell you, I'm so excited. Year to date, we have tripled the number of first-time new managers in the whole year of 2017. Woohoo! So we don't let chaos get us down. We are super excited about this. We've got many requalified managers as well. As you know, in today's Jafra world, we weave in and out of our titles. For now, down the road, we'll be doing monthly as you earn, as you are. Payouts, and you'll retain your titles for 6 months at a time with no grace periods. So that'll be coming. For now, it's kind of a weaving in, weaving out program, but I think it's great. Don't ever feel like, oh shoot, I was there and now I'm back, I'm kind of embarrassed. Are you kidding? That's just direct sales. You weave in, you weave out. The key is that you stay in leadership as you are ready to lead. So congratulations to our welcome back. Congratulations to our first time new leaders. We'll spotlight more and more of them each month. Moving up, levels in the month of June.
Jackie.
Yes, go ahead.
If you're sharing your screen, it's not showing.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Okay, thank you. It's my new way of seeing myself here. Sorry. I gave myself a new view. I probably shouldn't have. Okay, can you see it now?
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, let me take us back. There they are. There's our magical promotions. Again, our requalified, our new managers, super excited about the pride of what's starting to happen. I know we've got even more than that this month. I think we had 12 committed future managers, first time evers, that are starting to happen this month to earn their iPads and to finish strong, to be on stage as a new manager in Las Vegas. We also have moving up levels. June 1st, Anna G, Kathleen, Susan Nichols, Cherie Lester, and Pat Clover. So very excited and proud of all of our moving up leaders as well. So congratulations to each and every one of you. Again, moving back up in your titles. This was one of the hotspot moments that I'm really excited about. Belinda was in awe of this Mazda program, keeping it simple because car programs are not simple. They're not easy, and she could not believe we buy the car. We're not going to pull it out of your driveway. So she was super excited to really look at this program. Best in the industry in 1 year for anybody, any level. And again, we want to celebrate who's on track achieving Highway Quarter 1. Linda Wright, Cherie Lester, and Lisa Washington have all completed their first direct promotion and are entering into Quarter 2 coming soon. So we're very, very proud of them and excited for them. We also finally got the official announcement. If you noticed on the action planning webinar, I talked about our 5 Miami Achievers, and then we had to wait because we had an inquiry with Norma, and she's a spreadsheet accountant. I love her to death because she was tracking it, and we went to one and said, wait, you're missing something. We found it. We're super excited. She didn't even earn level 1. She earned level 2. So officially, because we didn't get to say her name when we were at the corporate Zoom meeting that we had with Paulo and Rosario, but she is official. Level 2, Norma Lopez, congratulations, and our other achievers, which we've mentioned, and more coming this month. Let us know on WhatsApp when you've hit that goal working towards Miami this month. We have our top sellers from the month of May. I can't read all of these names in a scroll, but I wanted to spotlight our top from $2,000 to almost $8,000. Again, I won't read everybody at 1,000 or more, but Norma Lopez, Debbie Wheaton, Mary Ellen Council, Beverly Singleton, Nelsie Hernandez, Linda Potter Lint, who's with us, congrats. Daphne Amir, who's with us, both of them over 2,200. Kim Boucher, who did a great training on $600 to $1,000 parties this month. Janice Todd, who did a rock star meeting out there in South Carolina. And thank you to South Carolina, North Carolina, and Georgia, who all, again, did amazing. Janice Todd, Donna Hayes, Esther, as well as Sharon Knight and Terrell Sykes. Thank you for filling in while I have been crazily on the road for 3 weeks and had to not show up at those meetings. You all did a great job. And we have Marilyn Lewis, look at that, 2,900. Helen Wells with us, almost 3,500 in the middle of her own personal moving chaos. Janet Zanini with over 5,000 and Linda Hartley with almost 8,000. Here are just another list of more from 15 on up. You can see many of your friends sitting there from 1,500 to almost 1,900. Chris Brain, Vicki Hoover, Phyllis Luther, Lori Wallingford, Marie Menard with us today, Kathy Metzler, Jackie Elves, Michelle Ainsworth, Donna Hayes with us today, Imelda Silva, Jan Iverson, Bonnie Striggins, Janine Shell, Judy Hirschhorn. We've got Kathleen Mahoney, Marilyn Lang, Ann Beardsley, Kim Coletta, Rhonda Koger, and we have Diana Nevels. All others from under that number of 1,511 to 1,000 are listed at Jaffa Royalty. We have our top sponsors, Wanda Parrish from North Carolina with 3, Lakiva Moore, new manager from Mississippi, first manager in Mississippi, so excited, with 3. Carla Spurgeon with us today with 3. Michelle Ainsworth with 4, earning Miami, Linda Hartley with 6, Norma Lopez with 6, earning Miami, and Jackie Elves with 10. She is now a 10 and promoting groups, #1 in the nation in the Amber region. So again, celebration for all of you. Congratulations. I want to just take a few minutes and do a little bit of hot shares. If you are here with us and you've got something working, like I said in the beginning, that's building new customers, building customer service orders, something that's getting new consultants, building your current consultants to find new consultants, or just growing your team in results. If you have a hot 1-minute share, we'd love to hear from you on something that's working for you. And don't be shy. Well, it's good you're all here, I guess. We got 15 days to make something work. That's all I got, right? So I just want to say, again, I want you to take a deep breath. You're doing something right. Yes, you are. You had some great results in the month of May. You have, some of you have been reporting some fun things that are happening at the beginning of June. But keep sharing on WhatsApp. WhatsApp and Facebook only works when you do. So when you've got something, a great day, something cool happened, I appreciate those shares because it helps all of us say, okay, I got to get going, right? So, so thank you. That's okay. We're going to go back to goal achieving if we don't have any shares. And if you have one that you think of at the very end, please make sure we'll come back at the very end and listen. So I'm going to go back and share my screen and make it work this time. And there we are. It actually did. So let me take you forward. And I want to just end our final section today for our Empower Time to be about a month at a glance. Don't worry about what's on the page. But what this tool I love, by the way, that's in Beautiful under My Business Training, and it's your monthly tools. This is the sheet that you want to have filled out at the beginning of the month. And you want to make sure you do a mid-month check-in for yourself and those you're coaching. And you go back and say, okay, what was my marketing plan for the month? Is it working? Did it not work? What do I have to do the mid-month? What am I doing with my new consultants? Did I onboard them? Who am I working with in their first 3, 6, 9, or 12 months? Remember, your new consultants have 2 levels now of reminders. Their first 3 months, you've got to motivate them. Again, because they've got kind of that welcome to Jaffa free product gift 3 months in a row, plus their first Royal Jelly rituals. Once they earn that, you want to be following up to the next 3 months, and it's a whole year. Then you've got the Fast Start program, and now the new consultant packs the first month they join. So again, all of those are follow-ups with a plan, not just information, but a plan. Then you've got the monthly party offers that are going on as well. And you've got, again, your incentives for sponsoring. whether you're giving those as referral gifts, you're using them for yourself. Many leaders are giving the smart TV as a drawing gift. They're saying, hey, when we get to 6, your name enters once for every sponsor, and I'm going to give away a 55-inch smart TV. If you need the smart TV, keep the TV and use the income that you're going to produce from having 6 new consultants to go buy maybe a 30-inch TV and do a drawing for a less smart TV, a smaller one. So something fun you can do with that. And don't forget, National Conference 179 versus 300, July 14th. This is key in the last final 30 days at that price. New consultants are still 119. All right. The agenda is now posted. Lori's got it everywhere on Facebook as well. This is a time to do a month at a glance and check out the goals and your strategies. Again, and Miami is up there as well. This is when you have to map it out. So to do that, the tool I'm choosing to help us do that today in our training is Belinda Ellsworth Planner. I think it's like $30-some. Forgive me, I don't remember. I bought mine a while ago. But this planner, you can see her website, Step Into Success. Mine is going to be a handwritten one. Don't get delirious by my handwriting. But I want to show you, this is literally good old-fashioned how you map out a plan. So when you look inside, let me just go back to something. I'm going to stop a minute and go back to sharing my screen. When you go to her screen, if you want to see me with just me on the screen so you can see closer, change your speaker view, by the way, okay, just so you know. Thank you. Lori put the website up there in the chat. When you open this, the key things I want to share with you on here are that what's in here is there's a daily to-do that's a white, like a white erase, a dry erase board. There's your business and your personal to-dos. If you're into health, there's water, walking, exercise, and sleep. That's the first page, and it's a dry erase, so you can use it every day. No more Post-it notes or losing your notebook. Everything is in here. I think that's brilliant, by the way. Silly, but simple. Next, what you have in the front of the book is she gives you tips how to use it, and then she has your goal setting plans. So she's got what you want to map out with your career, your family, your health, and your personal growth. Very important to fill it out, okay? Then it's your contact information, and this is my favorite. At the very bottom, what it has is for new consultants, how to navigate your first 100 days with check boxes. That is awesome. You can copy it. You can use it. Then it has all of your goals for 2018. Again, I'm not going to literally read them to you, but, and then what starts to happen is every month she sets goals and how to be committed to goals. So it's food for your brain as much as planning. So the first thing that we have, let me go back to my screen. Bear with me. The first thing that we have inside is, I just took her, for instance, for June. And in June, what she has after each month is what were your June stats, and then what are your July goals. So you track what happened and you get ready for the next month. So you compare visual to visual because you always want to be growing over last month. Incremental growth, just like Jafra tracks. So first she has that section. So I would have taken May and June, and if it's the middle of the month, now I'm going to pause a minute and divide it by 15 days. So I might do the whole month, but at mid-month, I now have to focus on 15 days. Then when you're done, you pause and you plan your July goals, okay? Once you know your June stats. Okay, this is what my planning workbook looks like for my next 15 days. So I'll break it down and show you, but there's some very key strategies that are here. I use color coding. Many of you might do this, but maybe we don't teach our team. I use green for my green goals and my activities. So what you'll see here is in green, I put a goal for 15 days. I started right here. And that is, I want to sell 1,400. So I put $100 on every day I'm willing to work as my goal. And there's 14 of them. I'm not going to work on Sundays. Okay. So I have 14 days for $1,400. That nets me $700 income. Then I just broke it down, daily sales goal. Then I paused here and I said, what are all of my sales tools? Okay, so what are they? I have a list inside my calendar of the sales tools. I have my fold out guides to give to hostesses, new consultants, for myself to carry. I'm always prepared with my 3 fold out guides. I also have sachets. My goal is to give a sachet or more away a day with a coupon that they can only use for the next 3 days after they've had their 3-day facial. Next under there, don't worry if you can't read it. I'm reading this box here, sales tools. Next, I have the foot party set to use as a booking gift, the idea I gave you from Mary Ellen. Then I have my June fragrance sets in the book. There are 6 fragrances that when I call people or I give a book out, I might put a Post-it note on it and ask them to, you know, try and smell and see what they think of those 6 fragrances, because they'll buy one when they smell 6. Then I have Facebook, I have Zoom parties and shop and save sessions for my clients and consultants. Then also in that box, I'm going to do different posts and video sales. I might play one of Jafra's videos and do a 1-day sale only with a drawing. Then I'm going to make sure I do the $10 upsell. If I get 3 customers a day and they each add $10, that's $30 a day times 14. I'm getting a lot of sales from that. So I do my green plan right here, okay? You'll be able to see this in a PowerPoint and zoom in on it, but it's just literally planning. But there's more to my green. What I also have on this day here, this entire row, I know it's messy, but I wanted to have it in one place instead of a notebook. I can't read a notebook. So here I broke down my 4 departments: skincare, color, spa, and my fragrance. And I made 4 bundles valued around $100 because I want to sell 100 a day. If they don't want the bundle, that's okay. I'll sell lower priced items, but you always start with a royal set. I'll settle for an essential and I'll accept a basics. Sorry, old Jan Day. So I'll show you what that is enlarged in a little bit. But I mapped out my #1 focus for Royal Jelly. And what I do is I go in and I say what I want, and I'm doing my Royal Jelly skincare. I love the $79 offer plus the $29 add-on. So that's my focus. And I write it that, again, the value is $200. The cost is $108. They save $92. They get 4 Royal Jelly products for $92. They save 40%, or sorry, they save 54%. If a consultant orders this, because I have to service both clients and consultants. For a consultant, she pays $46 for 4 Royal Jellies in this bundle. That's $11.50 each. A consultant saves 77%, and a client saves 54%. Why do I want to know that? Because if you say yes to my offer as a client, I'm going to say, but wait, Lori, would you rather have it as a consultant and save 77%? And I could show you how to shop from 4 departments. You bundle at both prices. So my goal is, that is my skincare offer. What do I have? I've got sachets to help. I've got the Royal Jelly video in the opportunity session, and I'm going to get people to really get on my page. Then over here, my second bundle is my Color Cruise offer. So I'm going to choose on page 21, 20, 21, and 22. I always make a makeup bundle. So I'm going to choose the gel nail set. I'm going to choose the lip eyeshadow, or those new liquid eyeshadows. I love those. I'm going to pick 2. I'm going to pick the Inkwell. I'm going to pick the mascara. Those are all from page 20 to 22. I'm going to then do the Royal Jelly foundation and lipstick offer and the Royal Jelly powder. When I bundle that, she has a value of $150. Her cost is $110 as a client. So I have a Color Cruise bundle for a makeup collection for the whole summer for $110. She saves 26%. My consultant saves 63% with that bundle. So I then, and if you don't catch it all, don't worry, you'll look at it, set for summer spa and body offer. And with that offer, I choose an entire body care system. And this you can see in this box. Page 45, the foot offer. Everybody's got their feet on display. Page 47, the olive oil offer for their skin. Page 46, everybody needs to play in the mud in the summer. And I combine that bundle from my set for summer bundle for their spa and body care department. It's $124 value. The cost is $82. She saves 34% as a client. A consultant buys this at 67% off. So I pause and say, which way do you want to shop today? Or you could host a party. Again, la la la. Now I'm going to do one more, the family fragrance offer. This is my fragrance bundle. I have the Beach Baby, page 49, Kid Skid on the back for the kids. I have a women's fragrance, page 38, I love gardenia. Sorry, it's all about that for me in summer. I have the men's chrome, which I love, on page 43. The value is $179, the cost $109. They save 40% in that bundle. And a Jafra consultant saves 70%. So when I help them shop, remember to ensure success, you use the brochure. And so what I'm doing, sorry, bear with me, again, is I've written in front of me in one spot my 4 bundles because I'm going to help every client save the most with a bundle. Or if I were doing parties, these are my party bundles, right? So in green, I have my ways to sell. I have my tools. I have my goals for my sales every day. And what you'll see in green boxes is this is Winter Wednesday. Live on Facebook every Wednesday, whoever orders is going to go into a drawing to win, okay? Then I have my client call days. I follow the IPA calendar, the income producing activity calendar, and it says on Thursdays to do client calls. So I still have 2 more days to do those for follow-up. And here again, I do my Winter Wednesdays. That is for my consultants, 1 drawing, everyone who ordered that week, and for my clients, everyone who ordered that week, okay? So this is my sales goal. Up here, I then have my sponsoring goals. So that's in blue. I wrote down the days I'm going to have a sponsor. I have to do 6 to get on track for the quarterly, and I need the TV. So I am going to put my dates. You can see they're here circled with SP. I need to sponsor this day, this day, this day, this day, this day, and this day. Those are my 6 sponsoring days. For me to get 1 sponsor, I have to talk to at least 10 people. So you can see the prospecting, which is in orange. I know to sponsor 6 people, I have to talk to 70 people. But if I break that down by 14 days, I only need to talk to 5 a day. So I have 5, 5, 5 on every day, okay? But I have days that I will sponsor. What tools do I have to sponsor? It's my opportunity events over here are my parties, and I'm going to use Zoom, and I have a goal of how many people will be on Zoom. And over here, I'm going to post a video on Fridays about the opportunity. There's 3 other opportunity videos. So every Friday, I'm going to post the opportunity and private message at least 5 people to join me on the Monday Zoom. Okay? So there's my goals and how I'm going to achieve my 6. What I also did is I wrote here, what are my sponsoring tools? There's 4 videos. The comp plan video, this is in my blue box here. I have my personal messenger on Facebook or texting or phone calls. I have interview stations that I want to set up at different places. I'll share that in a minute. And referral blitz. I also added for prospecting, I'm going to do when I do my winner drawing live on Facebook, I'm going to do a big referral blitz. Okay. So every time I draw a winner, I'm going to give cash gift certificates of $25 for anyone who refers someone who starts their business to me. Okay, so I added that in there because I want to do a 2-week referral blitz because I've got a place to invite them. Then on my personal sponsoring tool, again, I have the great brochures and my Zoom meetings. So I've thought about everything I have and I plugged it into my calendar. And I set goals on the day I have to have my contracts in. If I have, a couple of consultants working with me, then they're going to do the same strategy to get my 6+9. So I might have 3 people who each are going to do 3. We'll do the same strategy. We do it together. In order to do that, I have to have my prospecting. So over here, I have the number of contacts, the number of a day. Then I have tabletop ideas. If I did do, stations or tabletops or interview stations, where would I go? So I went back to the regional calendar and looked at the holidays. It's golf education or golf month, right? Women's Golf Month. So I could do sun care education stations at golf courses. I still have time to get out there, and there's a handout on Facebook I could use for that and sell our $10 sunscreens, but they're going to have to try another product first. It's also coming up the 14th through the 21st. In this box, I have National Nursing Assistants Celebration Week. So I could still call and do something at some of the healthcare facilities. Number 3, guess what? It's National Flip-Flop Day today, by the way. So that's my orange today. It's Flip-Flop Day. So are you tired of flipping burgers and you want to flop your life into success? I could do foot specials. If you love Angie the Foot products, go on Facebook Live and show people what you've got and do a 1-day special only or free if they book their party. So we can do flip-flop parties. Then you've got number 4. It's Hydration Day coming up over here on the 23rd in orange. It's National Hydration Day. I want to get out and do a tabletop. I could do it at a park. I could do it at a nail salon, somewhere that would be fun that has sun products or pool parties. I could go to a health store and maybe do a hydration station to celebrate National Hydration Day with sun care, skin care, body oils, body complex, my setting spray, right? And number 5, I plan to carry a beach bucket with me, like a sand pail, everywhere I go with my sunscreens and setting spray on ice because it's really hot here in Minnesota this weekend. So I'm just going to plan to have my bucket of supplies that every mom and every woman needs. So I've got my ideas on how I'm going to prospect. Up here, I have 14, 1 week here, 1 week here, 14 different focuses to talk to 5 a day. I won't read every single thing in detail, but it says, one day I'm going to talk to college students and focus on that. One day I'm going to use Nicole Soul's video in Jafra Royalty and use her testimony as a link to new moms and a story about why moms should do a shareable Jafra business. One day I'm going to do high school graduation students. Who do I know or who knows any? Teachers on 4, past hostesses, past consultants or people in direct sales. Number 7, people who are pregnant. I would do something there and use the baby bundle package. Now, the second week, who are driven women? I'm going to send them the Mazda video from Jafra Royalty and tell them why I thought of them and see if they'd be interested in taking a look at the business. Daycare providers, they're really, really busy and they could have a tabletop display for every mom who comes in all summer long and sell Jafra right at their daycare. Number 3, realtors are really busy this season, so I want them to have a business alongside their real estate business. Number 4, I did nail technicians. They see a lot of people this summer, and so I thought of busy people, and they could do hand treatments and use some of the Jafra products and build a business. They can't retail it, but they can service people. Number 5, I did people who are in the wedding business, wedding planners, wedding stores, blah, 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 or getting married. They're broke, they need us, but it's also another business that is great or a service I could provide. Brides to be, again, those getting married. And number 7, swimming teachers, coaches. A lot of people do volunteer work at YMCA, et cetera, all summer long. What a great fun business. They could be sharing sunscreens all summer long. So I really thought about who could I talk to? I need to talk to 5 a day. I got specific, I did tabletops. I plugged them in orange to my calendar. The last thing in this calendar over here is red. And these are, if you look at the IPA calendar that we have from Jafra, on Mondays, they do special call day. So what I've done is I did special calls. I categorized down here at the bottom in red my special calls, my new consultants, Earning Fast Start, and my future managers. I reach out to them each week, if not more. Then I have my I's, my inactives, my P's, my pre-inactives, and my A's who are active. Are they getting free shipping this month? Are they at 50% this month because they ordered in April or May? Are they earning gifts like the sponsoring rewards? Are they earning any other monthly incentives from my branch? So again, I've got all of my special calls on Monday with these red dots and who those are. The only other red dot that I follow from the IPA calendar that I did the last action call was planning on Sunday night my week. I plan my list, which I know what I'm doing each day, and then I plan my time. And I now put it into hours and minute segments. So this is everything. I have my goals, I have everything I'm focused on, and in pink is party. I picked my 4 department parties of the month, and I over here will end up making my potential hostess list, and I could do on the go, at work, at home, etc. I could do my own parties, and I plugged in pink my hot party days. Some of those might be live on Facebook. One is here. I have another one here because I don't have time to book them. So I just put those dates in there for facials and parties. This is planning everything I need. When I get down to needing something fast, the BOGO idea I shared and have shared everywhere, buy one, get one free kit, that I would do a personal promotion. I have my backup plan here on how I'm going to finish with $500 and a TV. Is if I need to, I'll do a 1-week BOGO promotion. If I find I'm not hitting my goal here, that's my backup plan. So I am prepared to not leave the final 15 days or the final 12 weeks that maybe I haven't been achieving my goals. I'm not leaving the quarterly out. The last thing I double check is I'm going to double check my national recognition tomorrow morning. I'll do one more check so I don't leave any of that on the table. I know this looks crazy to read, but this is how you map out a plan in a page. So it looks a little different when you get closer up. Don't worry about this. But I did some different screenshots so you could see it closer if you wanted to. When it's on your computer or phone, you can zoom in on it. But it's literally good old-fashioned planning and using colors and knowing you can do it. I need to see it in one calendar. Typically, when you look at Belinda's, it's not necessarily that way, but I used it this way for today. So again, she then gets you ready with July, how to be creative in July, what's the hot themes that go on in July. She even gets you thinking about August. And I go in, and I already had this done a while ago, I looked at what's coming up in July. Because before I close June, I go to brownielocks.com and I think about who do I need to contact as a business? What are the big days I've got? What are the big themes? What are the big weeks? What are some fun things I could do? And I've got it all mapped out already. So I'm prepared if I need to plug in some tabletop events, I need to do that before I open July so my calendar's already pre-booked. But then I can just plug these fun things into my calendar. This is good old-fashioned, simple, roll up your sleeves and make a plan. And again, I'm not going to go through these slides. Sorry, these were the things that I know that we really, really, really liked when I met with Belinda. The best part that I could summarize is, as you do outreach calls, as you're meeting with people, remember giving them the chance to buy Jafra and save, to book a party and earn and get free. They can save 40% as clients, over 60% as hostesses, and they can begin a business that can turn into $2,500 profit with a $49 kit and much more, up to $4,000 doing facials with the $129 kit. It's up to them if they want to save 40, 60, 80, if they want to make profit that big, because a monthly consultant saves that kind of percentage all of her life with our monthly offers. So again, it's really just saying, use all the tools you have. You have free websites. You have a free marketing department. Just plan to achieve, use the tools. I'm going to give you one last marketing tool, and I'm sorry, we've got to go. But the sachets, I've listened for the last year on how smart you all are, but I want you to get a step ahead. Challenge yourself and every consultant to give away at least 20 sachets, 1 a day, 20 days a month, 5 days a week, 4 weeks a month. And I want you to try this challenge. If you want more, do more. But everybody I've thought about, I've listened, I take notes, and I really studied this. Those fold-out guides are amazing for upselling and just selling. They're great for hostesses, consultants to get to QNC, but I love the sachets. It would cost you to do 20 sachets a month. You want to do more, do more. $16, 80 cents a day is all it costs you. If it's that gosh darn good, give it away. A sachet a day, and give her the honor that you get to give one free facial away a day, a 3-day skin treatment to one woman a day. She's your queen for the day you're choosing. Empower her to try it for 3 days with a 3-day expiring coupon. Book her right there for her 5-minute survey after to get a coupon as a first-time customer, and have her like your Facebook page. Text her the Royal Jelly video. Here's what I've heard from all of you in summary. 1 in 3 will buy Royal Jelly, an average order of 100 or more. 1 in 5 end up joining from Royal Jelly sachets. This is what I've heard from all of you who have told me numbers. That's 4 potential consultants every month. If you sponsored weekly, your business would be different, and so would you. And that nets you $600 to $1,000 in sales, and I can't even imagine how many would rather book parties and get it 60% off. Do they want to buy? Do they want to book? Or do they want to begin? Give a sachet away and watch how your business multiplies. Try it for 6 months and tell me the results. So remember to get everyone to Vegas and be there with pride on what you do in the next 15 days. Now you're free. Let's go give Paulo the freedom to ring the bell by giving away freedom every day. Talk to 5 a day, get your team on board who does want to build, and if your managers say no to sponsoring, please do 1 for them. Because together, every leader doing 1, and all of our feature leaders doing at least 2, if not qualifying this month, we're there. But I say, why not go for 2 and go for the gold? Why not do 6 and go for the TV? We are done today. I took time because you've got to take time to plan. And I feel this is probably the one gap that can help you most. It's not another new idea. It's taking time to set goals and achieve them. So I'm done. I apologize. Today was more informational like last time, but I hope you utilize the action planning and the goal achieving this month, because calendar and time management with vision, excitement, and opportunity makes your goals come true. You're amazing. You deserve to be where you want to be. And nothing stops you from earning it now. Don't wait, wait, wait. That's for walking and crossing a highway. You deserve to be in red, and you deserve to be successful. We believe in you. We're going to get through this together. We appreciate you. So I'm done. I'm going to be quiet. I will stay on for the next 15 minutes for any comments or questions. Should there be any, I haven't looked at chat box. So thank you for being here live, and thank you for listening for our message today from my heart. All right, anyone with questions, comments, chats, anything? Are you still with Grandma? Oh my gosh, how fun.
Yeah, we are having fun. I think that I kind of had an aha moment when I was talking to a consultant who was a little miffed about the 40% because she had always had 50% at 300. I encouraged her to generate $300 in sales for her 40% month, and she'll make 120 off that. The next month, she's going to be at 50% for what she wants, and she'll have $120 to put towards that 150, so she can get $300 in Jafra for only $30.
Exactly. That's awesome. I love that thinking.
Mm-hmm. So hopefully, that's what I'm going to encourage people to start building a client base to get themselves back to that 50% and then use the profit from that on their 50% order the next month. And then it's just every other month for them.
That's awesome. And the funny thing is, Belinda brought back the idea of bundles, which we used to call sets, right? So you had all these different sets. So she was all about, you know, because I said, what do you see top producers do or top companies? And she said, bundles. It's bundles. I'm like, I love bundles. Oh my gosh, I love bundles. And I love small sales, but it's a lot of thought to get to $1,000 with $10 lip glosses, which I still love. But I'll settle for that, but I want to show you a bundle. Like, here's our best bundles of the month, and then you wrap your parties around it. And she triggered my brain because I showed her. I said, so you're 40 and then 50. And she goes, well, if they only have to order every other month, maybe they buy one month, sell the next. You know what I mean? We were like kind of playing with that whole theory. And she said, but Jackie, if you use royal jelly alone, just the rituals or head to toe royal jelly, don't you need that every 90 days? And I said, yeah, pretty much. I mean, I'm always every 3-4 months replacing every one of my royal jelly products. And she said, so that alone is like that 4th month. So the 2nd month is, you know, build income, right? So they sell. The other month is house replenishment. And if they start to see the bundles, like they're not using Jafra. They're using the few products. So that's when she came back to, because she's just getting into Zoom. She didn't know Zoom like we know Zoom. So she's going Zoomanoid. Let me tell you, she's going to be on steroids on Zoom. But she really was like, wow, if we could get all the consultants on to do a full catalog and update all the products, and they knew what to buy, because a monthly brochure is complicated to them. They don't know anything anymore, so they back off. But if you did the save and shop, you know, show every month, every week, whatever you do, and help them, but they have a full book and they write in it. Women still write, we still circle. Look at how I did a calendar. I'm not going to type it up for you and make a pretty PowerPoint. That's how I plan, right? That's how I shop. So just going through formulas and colors and updating them 2 times a year, every consultant. We used to do that, right? We'd mail them that book, but now you can get on Zoom and you could show them and you could have your products, even your clients. But when they do that and they know you're doing that, they just bring customers in to the shop and save monthly, and there's their sales, right? So to your point, we even took that and said, how would they sell? Because if you say the word sell, you lost them. I don't want to sell, right? I'll share, but how do I share? Well, I've got Zoom for opportunity on Monday, and I've got shopping on Friday. So think about adding that layer. So they want to build a business or they just want to share beauty, it's here. But you come on and do a shopping show. It's QVC. She said the hottest thing happening to one company. I can't share company names, but I can tell you, you know what they do? They get on Facebook Live every Wednesday at lunchtime. And they do a feature hot product of the week. She's taught him to move to a bundle, not a single product. She shows they do a bundle. We have 4 departments, and they have turned their company from about $10 million to $45 million overnight. Same place, same time. Every consultant, every client can come on, and that day only, they do just either an additional sample in the order, or they do $2 off. It doesn't matter. They don't even do a big deal, but it's like they can't wait to hear. And it's more, she said, you guys have the luxury of a recipe. You teach a recipe. It's not like, here's a foot balm. Look at these 3 products give you an at-home pedicure. So here's how you use them. And this is bundled together free for our hostesses today only. This is free, or this is the price today only. And she said it is completely shifted, but it's consistent. So like a shopping day and an opportunity day, even though you weave them both together, it really, like, I was like, oh my gosh, right? But it's got to be the same, and it's got to be that day only. And people come in on their lunch break and just join it. They can watch it if they missed it. And it's a 24-hour deal. But they're teaching, and it's live. So they're building this relationship with that leader. So I love that. But that's a way your consultant, if she could share it. Remember, she's got a video, she's got the Facebook Live. She's just plugging people in. She sets up her page, her website. She gets people to follow her, and they get on there, and they can share your live episode each week. And we've got plenty of products, but a different department. So skincare 1 week, color 1 week, fragrance 1 week, spa 1 week. So you break it down week to week what your business focus, your beauty focus is. She said it's been incredible. That's a whole company charging it and really making it work. I'm like, wow, right? So I love it. But that's how we can go from that. How do you get to 50? Use the tools. Just share. Versus, oh, if you sold, because when they hear sell, right? So it's just having everything in place to just share it. Even sponsoring the same. If they brought guests every Monday night, what would happen? They'd get their iPad. Okay.
Are people who join other direct sales companies as skittish about selling as the people who join Jafra are?
Yeah, 80%. 80% are wholesale in our old terms. Can't change it. It doesn't change. So the key is they offer it to everyone. As the trend is shareable, big time. Big, big, big. Those words I can't change. Choices is the second word. Shareable and choices. And being able to get your products, personal product purchasing from the company. It's everything that we've been doing for the last 2 months from Direct Selling News. She said it's validated everywhere. And she said, you guys have by far more than anyone she's ever seen. She goes, I don't even know what I would tell you to do. There's just that much here. And nobody has the comp plan. I mean, she was in awe, really in awe. So our bundle is big, big. And a $49 Royal Jelly kit, can't believe it. She said many are still selling really high volume kits. She liked our packs, but she said it's only if they're gonna wanna sell those packs, but if you're willing to sell those packs, 80% profit's huge. So, but she said, you know, not everybody wants that. But she said, if you want 80% continued, these are the packs. So she liked those too. She thought they were good varieties because they aligned to our kits, being fragrance and skincare, which she thought the minis were brilliant.
I like the minis.
Yeah, she thought that was smart. And again, she said, you guys are smart doing fragrance. She said that's really, really smart. So I caught from her the bundles, so I went back to the bundling, and then if not, we have great specials amongst all these pages. And I'm like, oh yeah, we used to have that. So I don't need Jafra to make it up because that's just monthly offers, right? But when you piece it together, that's kind of like your makeup party. That's kind of like your, you know, so it fits everything you're doing. So thank you. Anyone else? Any other thoughts, comments, or questions? Debbie Yangling, you've got your hand raised if you want to share anything.
That calendar from Belinda Ellsworth at her website. How did you get it?
Yes, you can go to.
It's $25 from her website.
I think she put it on sale, right? I think it was 30 something at the beginning of the year, and she's down to 25. But definitely, I'm going to tell you, it doesn't look like mine. When you look at a normal page,
Yeah.
obviously I just told you. But when you look at this, at her pages, what you will see, and I don't know how much you can see, but what I love is she has little boxes, like 1, 2, 3, 4 empty boxes, like great, talk to one, talk to one, talk to one. In the very back, what I love as well is she has all of her favorite books ever in the industry. I mean, you think I'm a psychotic reader? She's sick. She's sick. She's like,
Smart.
my brain, you're right. And you're all good readers too, and you're in the know and the now. Many of you are just like her. But it's great because it's financial books, personal development. So if you're coaching someone and they go, I'm stuck, you refer them here, right? Then she has your booking leads. Remember these calendars Jafra used to have? Tracks all your booking leads. It's old-fashioned new way. All your sponsoring leads are back there. And then any comments and notes that you want to take are in here. And then the best thing, then she has this I love. What do you need to do every day? What do you need to do every week? This is my $1 million plan. This was hers that I took and changed my career. Daily, weekly, and then she has monthly and yearly. These are the things you have to do, and it helps you plan your time. And at the very end, this is a writing board as well, so it's dry erase. And this is your brainstorm board. So I started doing it, and I'm like, how are you going to be able to look at that? So I tried to do it in a calendar way for you. But it's all there, and it's dry erase. So it's just easy to use. But I love the binding on it. Very easy. Lori, you have one. Do you like it?
Yeah, I love it. I mean, this is seriously, I've purchased a lot of planners in my life and, you know, in Jafra for 18 years, and I've seen a ton of them. And this one is brilliant. It's really, and if you go on her site, there's a ton of tools they have available too. And she has, of course, she has her membership thing and all of that, which is amazing. But this, if you're just going to do one thing, I put the link in the chat for her planner. And it's just, I mean, every single piece of it, I just kept going, oh my gosh, this is so cool. This is so exactly what you need to look at every single week, every single day. So yeah, I mean, it's hands down the best thing I've ever seen for direct selling. It's like, and she knows the business. So she put all the pieces that you would need in a planner right there. It has little spots for Facebook Live ideas for the week. It has on the left, it has, what does she have? For every single month, she's got actions so team meeting, potential host, sponsoring prospects, social media, Facebook Live in your business VIP group, scheduled posts, opportunity events, and follow-up. That's in that left of every single page that you're looking at. So it's like reminding you at the same time of things. Oh yeah, I should be doing this. Oh yes, I should check off this. So for a new person, I mean, this would be an amazing gift for a new consultant who comes in and does Rockstar that month or something. Just to buy them one and give it to them, or a manager gift, or, I mean, it's just really has all the basics that people need with all the reminders, so that it's like a kind of a self-serve thing. So yeah, it's really cool.
Thank you.
You're welcome. No, thank you for sharing. It really is. And I don't sell a lot of people's stuff, but this thing, I don't know. I can't imagine not having it, to be really honest. I don't use it in the way you do, but I wanted to give you a view of what it is. She also you'll see at her site, her website, I think is it like $9 a month, Lori, or something?
It's $10 a month right now. She has a special going, but it's $10 a month, and you pay it every 3 months. So you just pay $30 every 3 months. It includes an app that has daily tasks and monthly tasks that you get. You know, you can like an accountability kind of thing if you want that. I don't know what Jafra's going to have with their new app. I'm guessing it will have things like that. I'm hoping, but until we have that, I mean, it's included in your $10 monthly thing, and they have a ton of free training. And as a member, you get a discount on things you purchase. So I think it's like 20% off or 25% off. And they have all kinds of training there as well. It's really well done.
She said the app, I'm glad you said that. She said the app itself, you know, like how we have the mobile coach in a text. So she said it is probably the biggest game changer she's ever seen of everything she's ever written or done. She said that app, it'll all of a sudden pop up and say, talk to 5 today. And sometimes she might do a drawing for everybody who reports back. But she said it's helping leaders go boom, or consultants like, oh shoot, that's right. And she doesn't do it in a pounding way, but it's like, here's an idea today. She said it has become, so the stories are amazing that people are relying on that to stay motivated, stay on top of things. So imagine again, the tool for you, I would do it first. I forgot about it. I haven't even had a chance to think about it. So when I was there, I'm like, okay, that's my first next goal is to do the app and the website, because it's basics don't change in this business, right? How we share it goes on steroids, but it's still the same activity. You have to invite people and you have to have conversations and follow up. Nothing replaces that. Posting doesn't get it. You don't just do a post without a conversation or a call to action. You can't give away a sachet without a reason to say your coupon's expiring. I don't want you to miss out on your first time customer buy. Everything has to have a cause and an effect. But that app, she said, is just unbelievable. So again, I thank you for letting me share about Belinda. It really, truly, I was so excited to have time to be there. I went there with an intention to just see what are we like, what's comparison. And there's only a few set of eyes that really know good old fashioned direct selling, not the network stuff. Really wanted true Jafra kind of feedback from the expert in the industry. And boy, oh boy, I just came home with a heart like we are so lucky and we have so much and we just have to keep sharing so much more. And at the end of the day, get out and get a plan. And she just solidified and she was like, wow, how cool. So my mission, I'd love to have her back in Jafra sometime in the future, but I think really, truly, let's just use her tools right now. And it's about the next 15 days. It really is. So I thank you for today.
Yeah.
I have one question.
I purchased her.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was saying, Jackie, I purchased her Power Hour package way back in the day here, and that's what got me started on the Power Hour. But it has when you were talking about the lead tracking forms and everything, that was in that package also too. So it really her things really get you in a routine of doing things consistently, where it just becomes your daily practice here. So,
and it's habits, right? The hardest part of direct selling self-employment is time management and habits, right? Yeah. Consistency. So at the end of the day, thank you for that. Somebody, Bonnie Flim said, I'm assuming everything you're saying in numbers, which you can look on a Zoom screen if you need to. She said, is that 40%? No, I do everything at 50 because I assume they're smart consultants at every other month. So just to answer that question, but I thank you for today. Thank you for giving me time to just really share and take my time and share a tool that I think can help you and your team today. So have a great close. I'll be back on a plane in 48 hours. I'm sorry if I haven't been around or fast to all of you. This is by far the craziest month I think I've had in a long time. I don't want another one too soon, but I won't be home again. I don't know until the last Monday of the month. I'm home for about 48 hours. This month, and then I'll be back the last week of June. I'm not traveling. I decided not to, and I look forward to being in lots of phone calls in the month of July because I'm not hitting the road unless they yell at me. But they can yell. I'm just saying no. So I miss being on the phone. But anyway, I'll be back in touch with some phone calls next week from the home office. And thank you for all you do. It's a lot of work for all of you, what we're going through, but let me tell you, it's a lot at the home office too, and we're together. So thank you, everybody. All right, have a great close. Go get the TVs.
Thank you.
Be smart. All right, bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.